Hello. We were talking about record-breaking May heat across central and western parts of Europe over the past few days. Things are now changing. We've had a cold front spilling its way south. On the satellite image, you can see this hook of cloud here pushing widely across many central parts of Europe. So a bit of a thundery breakdown in conditions across southern parts of France, the Alpine region, stretching across towards Poland as well. So we've got cooler air moving in behind that. It's still warm and dry further south down towards Turkey. Nicosia there at 32 Celsius, largely dry and settled for Greece and into southern parts of Italy too. A few showers as we cross the Balearics, and for Spain and Portugal, nowhere near as warm as it was just a few days ago. Madrid at around 22 Celsius. So fairly unsettled conditions with some showers pushing across parts of the UK into Scandinavia too. Still reasonably warm for the likes of Helsinki, 18 degrees, but as we move through the week, that cooler air sweeps its way in from the west. So cooler conditions reaching widely across parts of Scandinavia, quite breezy, showery and unsettled here. And those thunderstorms continue to slowly push south through Central Europe too. So London and Paris both turning a little bit cooler over the next few days, warming up again as we look through to the weekend for Cordoba. Rome should be staying dry and settled. Some showers in the forecast for Berlin, Warsaw and Kiev at times. Warm and dry though in Athens. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've seen some very hot weather across parts of northwest Africa, particularly Morocco, where we saw a temperature of 47.2 Celsius. During Monday, that is a new May record there. Slightly cooler air working in, but also that heat transferring eastwards across the likes of Algeria and Libya as well. Meanwhile, further south, the heavy downpours that we've seen recently across eastern parts of South Africa eased away. So thankfully, a drier spell of weather. Still some ongoing flooding issues there. Some heavy downpours around the Gulf of Guinea over the next few days, but a lot of dry and dusty weather across parts of the Sahel region. Now for Cape Town, a few more showers around at times, but through Thursday and Friday there it looks warm and dry. Johannesburg also looking dry for the next 5 days or so. Hot sunshine for Khartoum. In Marrakesh, cooler than it has been, with the arrival of some heavy showers and some thunderstorms by the time we get to Thursday. Now, across the Levant into Syria and Iraq, we've still got some dusty conditions around on Wednesday. The visibility not quite as bad as it has been, but still dust storms continue across parts of Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, into central Saudi Arabia too. You can see the winds piling in here. So visibility still a problem, I think, for Wednesday, but things are turning a little bit warmer and a little less windy later in the week. So not much change in the weather, but temperatures in the major cities are going to be on the rise. Bye-bye. Hello, let's take a look at the weather across Central America and South America. And we've had some downpours of rain and mountain snow across the Andes. That system is going to be easing a little bit in intensity as it pushes its way eastwards, but still more mountain snow to come through central parts of Chile as far north as Santiago. Meanwhile, we've got some cold air in place through central and southern parts of Argentina, but much hotter air further north into Paraguay and southern Brazil. Further north across the continent, some heavy showers and thunderstorms, particularly for Colombia, Venezuela, towards Guyana. A little bit dry for the likes of Suriname, but we'll see some heavy showers and thunderstorms for Recife in the northeast of Brazil. Drier further south for the likes of Rio de Janeiro. Buenos Aires turning colder with that cooler air moving its way northwards. Pretty chilly down towards Stanley, just 5 Celsius there. Here's the outlook for Rio de Janeiro. It is a dry, sunny one, but for Buenos Aires, the arrival of some showers on Wednesday and then cooler conditions in place through the remainder of the week. Now for southern Mexico, we're starting to see some heavy rain developing on Tuesday. That could last through the next few days. Heavy downpours for El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua too. Across the Caribbean, these showers are fewer and further between, but still some heavy ones for the likes of Cuba towards Hispaniola as well. So it's looking pretty wet for Havana, San Salvador and San Jose, but a bit drier for Kingston, Jamaica. Bye-bye. Hello, let's take a look at the weather right across North America. And recent days have seen some high temperatures across the eastern states, eastern Canada too. That very warm weather is clearing away towards the east. We've got slightly cooler conditions working into central parts of the continent with some stormy conditions too, particularly through the southern plains heading towards the lower Mississippi Valley over the next couple of days. There could be about 3 to 5 inches of rainfall, the potential for some flash flooding as well as large hail and possibly isolated tornadoes, particularly down towards Texas. Meanwhile, further west, we've got the heat building through California into the Great Basin as well. Still relatively cool and showery further north across Alaska and British Columbia too. Drying up as we head further south through Washington State, Oregon into California, and this is where those temperatures will be on the rise. Of course, the ongoing drought situation. It's not good news with the warm weather in the forecast there. We have got some rain in the forecast for Vancouver and Seattle by Thursday. Phoenix hotting up to about 40 Celsius. For New York, mostly dry, cooler than it has been though for Tuesday. 1 or 2 showers close to the eastern seaboard here. Still warm, humid air in place across the likes of Georgia into Florida as well, with some heavy showers and thunderstorms rattling their way in across Louisiana and Mississippi as well. Towards the east, things are turning a little bit warmer. Some rain in Toronto by Thursday. Bye-bye. Hello there. Recent torrential downpours across parts of northeast India and Bangladesh have caused some devastating flooding problems. Things are looking a little bit dry there, thankfully, for the rescue effort, but still some showers in the forecast. Further south, we've got the southwest monsoon slowly progressing northwards across the southern Bay of Bengal, pushing into southern parts of Sri Lanka, Myanmar as well, so bringing some heavy downpours there through the course of Wednesday. Meanwhile, further north, some of those showers still affecting parts of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, 1 or 2 also across the likes of Assam into Nepal as well. But head our way into Central Asia, a lot of hot and reasonably dry weather on the cards for Wednesday. 35 Celsius there for Tashkent. We will see some cooler air working in later in the week and into the weekend. Head further south, not as hot as it has been across Pakistan and the northwest of India, so some respite from the searing heat that we had earlier in the week. Further south, a few showers for Kerala, perhaps the Maldives catching 1 or 2, and for southern Sri Lanka, some heavy showers and some thunderstorms. Largely dry though for the likes of Andhra Pradesh, but we're seeing some showers for West Bengal and across Bangladesh. Here's the outlook for Dhaka. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms arrive by Sunday. Islamabad turning a bit hotter, 40 degrees by the time we get to Friday. Meanwhile, cooler with some showers arriving for Tashkent, but hotting up in Karachi. Bye-bye. Hello. Much of Southeast Asia has seen some heavy rain, some thunderstorms over recent days. Let's take a look at the satellite picture. You can see these big areas of shower cloud across parts of Indonesia, but also stretching up towards Myanmar. The monsoon rain's really setting in here, and across southern and eastern parts of China. Here we've got the seasonal, slow-moving Mayu front producing some heavy rain for Hong Kong, Taipei, for instance, as well. To the north of that, mostly dry for Japan. 1 or 2 isolated showers, but 26 Celsius for Tokyo. A slightly cooler day for Beijing, 29 degrees, but the heat building once again here later in the week. Head further south and you can see these downpours with the blue and green colours across Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos and Thailand as well, and Indonesia also seeing some very heavy showers and some thunderstorms. Tokyo turns cooler by Friday with the arrival of some heavy showers and thunderstorms. Beijing looking dry and warming up into the mid-30s. Across Australia now, and we had some heavy rain across Perth earlier in the week. That system sweeping its way across the Bight, pushing some rainfall into parts of South Australia, Victoria as well. Still some more heavy downpours around coastal Queensland and New South Wales, where we could do without extra rainfall there. Across to New Zealand, still quite chilly, particularly overnight, with high pressure now building. Those chilly conditions warming up a touch later on in the week. Here's the outlook then. More rain in Brisbane, but that should clear away by the weekend. Bye-bye.